I bought this mouse as a reminder of the 2020 Olympics and the craziness of COVID-19, only to find out it has absolutely nothing to do with that, which is really awkward, meaning I wasn't actually going to use it or review it, but dang, I'm glad I did. Let's get nerdy! The Xtrfy M4 Tokyo Edition only has 5,000 units, comes numbered, and has a unique colorway, while also delivering the same excellence you've come to expect, including a unique patent-pending ergonomic right-handed shape, Pixart 3389 sensor, Omron 20mm switches, 1.8 EZcord Pro, 100% PTFE, solid construction while weighing 69 grams. You also have onboard adjustment for DPI, polling rate, and RGB, which I love. Last but not least, you get dust and splash resistance, UV-coated surface for grip, and it is made with recycled plastic, which is a win for the environment that we can all get behind. Starting off with unique colorway, it comes in glossy white, black, and red. Paint is some of the best quality I've ever seen on a mouse. It has unique Japanese wording on the right click and inside the base of the mouse where the light is. I have no idea what it says, but I think it says subscribe. But seriously, if you do know, let me know in the comments section down below. This mouse released during the summer 2020 Olympics in Tokyo that were actually in 2021, which led me to incorrectly believe that it was in relation to that. And I thought it would be sick to have a mouse that reminded me of the Olympics that weren't on the actual year they were supposed to be, and the absolute craziness that COVID-19 has been. Only to come to find out that while writing up this review, that this mouse actually, and I quote, "The M4 Tokyo is a special edition of the M4 Ultralight gaming mouse, inspired by our experiences from the world's largest city, and a tribute to Japanese video game culture, tech, and craft. This elegantly designed Hinomaru-inspired colorway is topped off by a glossy finish and released in a limited quantity." Which is like not even close to what I thought it was, making this part of the review very awkward for me. But thankfully, I'm human, and due to that, I can convince myself that a lie is in fact the truth. So the Tokyo Edition, in my mind, will continue to remind me of the 2020 Olympics and COVID, and I guess Japanese video game culture, tech, and craft, which I actually also greatly enjoy and respect. As for the shape, it is a large right-handed Ergo mouse, meaning for you right-handers that enjoy palm grip, this guy will fit you like a glove. If you prefer claw, then an uncomfortable glove, and for fingertips, you just won't be able to get your darn hand inside that glove. The front of the device has an incline to help lay your fingers flat for a more consistent clicks. There is then a big hump in the middle of the mouse for your palm to sit, and then it tapers off quickly on the back. The left side has a dramatic indent in the front for your thumb, with a flare in the back for the meat of the thumb. The right side flares out a lot, so your fourth and fifth finger have a home. It is quite holy, which will turn off some people. Those holes are also rather large, which will further turn off some people. They are circular, which I find to be more comfortable than the traditional honeycomb design. There is no creaking or flex anywhere on it. It comes in the middle of the road at 69 grams, making it easy to use all day long. Personally, I find it to be slightly too large for my 19 by 10 centimeter hands, and due to the shiny gloss on the Tokyo version, it causes my grip to slip, making my aim inconsistent, which is why I prefer it for generalized browsing over gaming. But I think if I had a different colorway, that wouldn't be an issue, as the UV coating is supposed to help with grip. Overall, I really like this shape, especially if you are a palm user or someone who games occasionally and wants a very comfortable, attractive mouse. Next are the clicks, which are sublime. It seems like I'm saying that a lot lately, but that's because I've been lucky in the mice that I've been trying. The primary clicks, side clicks, and RGB button, which is actually usually the DPI button, all require mild pre and post travel. They have strong spring back force, leading to a very strong tactile click that is oh so satisfying. They are also extremely consistent, where every click feels the same no matter where you are on the surface. I notice no variance between primary clicks, so that means no difference between the left and the right click, and I notice no wobble or side-to-side play. Side clicks line up perfectly with your thumb while being very large, but not too large that they get in the way, making them easy to find, and are the right shape, making them easy to press through direct contact or roll clicking. The DPI button, that isn't a DPI button, is also a nice shape and easy to reach when needed, but out of the way enough to not cause accidental clicks. I'm extremely pleased here. Well done, Xtrfy. Moving on to the scroll wheel. They nailed it. It is covered in rubber, doesn't stick up far from the shell, has dedicated steps, is very accurate, is extremely smooth and quiet, and can be spammed easily. It is a joy to use. Mouse click has nearly no travel up and down, requires light amount of force, and springs up quickly, making it very crisp. It's easy to spam. Plain and simple, I love it. Comes with the Pixart 3389 sensor, which is a top-of-the-line sensor that I have no complaints about. It doesn't come with any software because it isn't needed. As Xtrfy said, you don't need no bloaty software for our mouse, as on the bottom there is a DPI button which cycles through colors for each of the steps, which include 400, 800, 1200, 1600, 3200, 4,000, 7,200, and 16,000 DPI, or CPI. What I like about that is most other mice only give you about 3 to 5 steps, and they usually max out at around 3,200 DPI. Near the base, you have a switch to adjust polling rates, which include 125 Hz, 500 Hz, and 1,000 Hz, which I don't really see the point of, as what kind of monster would use a lower polling rate on a wired mouse? Anyways, you can cycle through the RGB lighting effects by pressing the top DPI button, that's not a DPI button, which certainly threw me for a loop the first time. By pressing the middle button and the right click, you can cycle through colors. Pressing the middle button and side buttons increases/decreases brightness, and pressing the middle button and left click cycles through speed. Gah, I love it. I wish all mice had the ability to do this. Unfortunately, this is a wired mouse, but it comes with Xtrfy's new EZcord Pro, which is now more malleable, and I don't notice it when using. It's 1.8 meters in length, meaning that it should be able to reach anywhere you need it while having some slack left over. Overall, if I'm forced to use a wired mouse, this is the type of cord that I would want, as it's better than most other paracords out there. But if that is a deal breaker, they recently released a wireless variant that comes with some upgrades, such as, well, being wireless, along with a mildly improved sensor, the 3389 to the 3370, slightly better switches, Omron 20mm to Kale GM 8.0, more onboard customizations, DPI RGB page down, while also weighing 2 grams more. Nice! The RGB lighting is attractive even and has a nice little Easter egg in the rear of the mouse. For the Tokyo edition, instead of saying Xtrfy, it says, something in Japanese. I'm guessing Tokyo? Winner? Subscribe? I don't know. Last, it comes with dust and splash resistance, UV coated surface, and is made with recycled plastic. Dust and splash resistance is becoming more normal. I haven't heard of any UV coating before, and the recycled plastic is only offered from select competitors. Can't get it in a plethora of colors. It has a 2-year warranty in the EU, but otherwise a 1 year in the US and Asia, which makes people who live there losers. It's okay. I'm a loser too. Moving on to the conclusion, the Xtrfy M4 Tokyo Edition gets a gold medal for me, even though it has nothing to do with the summer 2020 Olympics. If you're a palm gripper or are looking for a comfortable work mouse, it has an excellent shape, even if it is a bit too large. But due to the size and shape, if you stray too far away from palm grip, you may run into troubles. The clicks, all of them, are excellent. The scroll wheel is sublime. The RGB is attractive. Onboard adjustments are great, the paint quality is superb, the paracord is flexible, there is no flex in the shell, and the PTFE feet glide well. If you pick one with a glossy finish, it can be quite slippery. Even with a solid paracord, it is still wired. There are also price differences depending on which color you go with, varying from $59 to $69. Since I classify this as a premium mouse, I think that is an excellent price point, making it an easy recommendation, as I find it better than most other palm-style mice. Help feed me by using the Amazon affiliates link below if you're buying it off of Amazon already. If you buy this mouse or already have it, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, dislike, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you and your beautiful face on the next one. God bless, and peace out.